Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Avengers Campus. We are just outside of Kim's Test Kitchen, which looks like it's just misting right now, but earlier it was pretty bad. Um, mm. Today's drink of the day is the Experiment, which I have not had in over a couple months. And turns out they bumped up the price to $19. So I remember just ordering it in the early months of this land, and it was around like 17, $18. Now it's price has gone up to $19, and it's noticeable too. So last night that was our last live stream of the TASG watch party back when what do you call it? For Star Wars, the Book of Boba Fett, and that was a very big one. And so this is the first time that we ever went live on Facebook. Usually we go live on YouTube and Twitch, but we went YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Now Facebook is just going to be like a little private live stream. But I was like, you know what, screw it. I got more people on there than that I have on Facebook or than I have on YouTube and Twitch. So, why not give it a shot? And so I'm going to announce right here that every single episode that we're going to do on the watch party is going to also go on Facebook Live. So I was very impressed at that. Basically, the YouTube numbers and the YouTube numbers and the Facebook numbers equaled out. So it was actually pretty nice. We doubled our viewership as a result. So thank you all for joining us from last night. Today we're here at Avengers Campus. I had a couple of outstanding Festival of Holidays tabs left. They're all gone now. My go-tos this year were the reimagined beef Wellington, the queso finito, and the stuffing mac, as always. Those were the same three things that I had back in 2019, 2020. And so, yeah.
Spider-Man's not
but yeah, as we wrap up the year, we got a couple more days to go. 2021 was a bit of an eventful one, and the parks had reopened, so that's our happy place back. I was called back to work, and that was a really amazing thing. It was a fun and interesting time in my entire life, getting to do all those events. But for here on the channel, we switched over to exclusive live content rather than our normal edited vlogs that we did during the pandemic and years past. And it's simply because of one thing and one thing only. Live content fared much better, quicker than a gradual throughout the week whenever I'd post. Sometimes I'd even overpost. And so just the one episode a week that we could go live every week on a consistent schedule, that is what we did. And so I'm very happy, and I thank every single one of you for joining us throughout the year. It's been a very exciting year for us with that transition from vlogs to exclusively live content. It is an experiment that I wanted to do, and it is something that we have done, and we have done it very successfully. We started off with Mandalorians last year, but we expanded it with the Marvel content between WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, What If, and Star Wars The Bad Batch over the summer. So, that was a whole bunch of fun. And I thank you all for joining us. Hawkeye as well. We've just finished Hawkeye. How did I forget to mention that?
Okay.
Spicy.
Oh, it was major deal.
So, I want to go to my strategy right here, because I only used like 2 of these this entire season, and with the holiday season wrapping up on January 9th, I think I can get 1 more of these, and that would even last me for multiple visits. But I was able to stretch 2 of these for the last few weeks. Because what I would do is that anytime I would visit, I wouldn't have anything in the other park. I wouldn't have anything in this park. I would only have the Festival of Holidays food. So this thing comes in a package of 8 tabs. And so I would just use each side per day. So I come in on Tuesdays because I work throughout the week. So I come in on Tuesdays. Today's a Wednesday, and this is my only day off. So why not come in? So I would start the first day with 3 tickets, and then come in the next week, and I'd use the 2 tickets at the bottom. And the following week, or if I want to come in after work, then I would use another tab. But this has allowed me to stretch $50 for 3 different weeks, 3 different visits per week. And that has been very, very successful and very, very happy in my pocket as well. It hasn't affected my wallet too much, but you know, they are still fairly expensive at around $55. They don't come cheap, but if you know how to budget it, then mad props on you for doing so. This is also the first time that I have ever treated California Adventures more of a eating and drinking park rather than a rides park. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy right behind me. Too much of a drop tower, not really too much of a fan, but Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, now that is a drop I would love to do. It's a very satisfying drop, Rise of the Resistance, and you know, you're dropping 2 stories down, and it catches you, and it turns into the Star Tours motion simulator all of a sudden. So you know, that was a whole lot of fun. We got to go back on that, and I think that was the last vlogs that we'd done. The last vlogs that we did, rather, because we did vlogs for the Boarding Group Chronicles, showing you guys how to get the boarding group, but the boarding groups are gone now, already replaced with Genie Plus, which has really been rather successful, actually. There is still a bit of a learning curve compared to the Max Pass system years past, but you know, once you figure it out, it works, and if it fits, it ships every time.
I'd like to know your
2020. So I think the big question now is what's coming up for 2022, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure. 2022 is, for me, is probably going to be more busy for me professionally. But you know, as long as I know how to schedule these live streams, whether it be for the TASG post shift or the TASG watch party live, you know, it's going to be really fun and really good. We had a lot of fun with Watch Party 2020 and 2021. We're going to continue that success, hopefully, and especially upcoming with the Kenobi series, the Ahsoka series in 2023, and Andor later this year, or later next year, rather. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So, this has been a little bit of a quick update as I finish the drink up here. Thanks for joining us this year. Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you guys in 2022 next Tuesday night for the TASG watch party featuring the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 2. So long, everybody.